final trade is Philip Cordova, David Hamilton, or Matt Vierling of the Atlanta Braves. Reynaldo Madrid for Jarren Duran. What else you got? And Benito Hernanio, Ryan Hesley for Masataka Yoshida, former Red Sox player. I think we're actually going to bring him in to be a nice little scrappy guy, I think, as well. All right, boys. Welcome back to the start of year 6 of your Boston Red Sox. Here we are. I have set up the 40-man. I've set up the lineup. So this is what we're rocking to start off spring training. Luis Arias, James Outman, Austin Riley, Rafi Devers. Let's switch that. I want Devers at third. Tucker in left. Ted Casto, DH. Garrett Rosario in right. Marcelo Meyer at short. Blake Sable at catcher. Lefties, Luis Arias, Matt Vierling in right. Riley at first, Tucker in left, Casto at DH, Edmundo Sosa at shortstop, Devers at third, James Outman in center, and Travis d'Arnaud at catcher. So let's see here how the start of spring training goes. Oh yeah, pitching: Logan Gilbert, Kyle Harrison, Aaron Nola, Hunter Green, Nestor Cortez. Relievers: Cutter Crawford, Eduardo Rodriguez, and Orlando Villanueva, all fighting for a spot. Then bullpen: David Bednar, Lucas Sims, Ryan Helsley, Chad Hoskins, Andres Chashin, Aaron Ashby, Jose Alvarado, and Joanne Duran. So let's start spring training as we expect a deep run. We ring or bust, basically. As we are 7-4, let's check out the outfielders. Garrett Rosario is struggling. Let's see here who is a good batter versus righties. Well, lefty guy's doing good. Let's get Matt Vierling, the guy who's doing good against lefties, in here against righties too. And then let's take him out against lefties real quick and try Caleb Martinez out for a few games. Okay. Let's see, pitching wise, is there anyone bad enough we can send them down right away? Chad Hoskins is struggling. Yeah. Okay, Chad Hoskins is struggling. We're going to send him down. Thank you for your time, Chad. Pitching rotations now. Andreas Chashin can go to middle relief, and Joanne Durant can go in there to the bullpen. We're going to have Joanne Durant close. Lineup wise, how's everyone else doing? Ted Castro's batting 150. That's not good. Not good at all. Let's go back to the calendar, sim a few more games. We are 13-8 now. Lineup wise, Matt Vierling is doing really solid, honestly, wherever he's asked to go. Let's have Emmanuel Valdez actually now go into right field, give him a couple games. Now let's have Henry Beal go in to that outfield spot right there. Actually, let's have Antonio Tavares go in. He deserves a couple games. Next, let's put in... now let's go to Henry Beal. No, Henry Beal honestly doesn't have the fielding. He needs to get the fielding up. Let's go to Justin Dean for the final 2 games. And now here, let's go Valdez. Take Valdez out. And let's go Justin Dean again. As we sim the last game, that's the end of spring training. We went 18-8. So starting pitchers, who are we going to send down? Eduardo Rodriguez sucked ass. We're just going to trade him. Because we said if Eduardo didn't make the squad, we're just going to trade him. And Orlando Villanueva outdueled him. So did Cutter Crawford. They both did. So let's just trade Eduardo Rodriguez as he's in his final year of his deal, because the 3rd year is a team option deal that's backloaded, so more than likely going to be let go of. So we get a little action here. Okay, so for Eduardo Rodriguez, we're going to send him off to the Reds for Derek Parker and Fernando Gutierrez, a couple of prospect pitchers. So that makes that easier. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cutter Crawford is going to be our fill-in man if someone's struggling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more in AAA. That's going to be Fernando Ojeda. Then we got Brian Mata. 1, 2, 3, 4 starters. So we're going to have a couple extra in the bullpen. Let's see. Anders Chashin, we're just going to send down. So we have our starting 6, and it's the base 6. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got a lot of good relievers now. Okay, let's send you down. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's send Howard Cannon to AA. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Catchers. How did Darno do? Darno struggled. Okay. He might end up getting sent down if he struggles during the regular season for Andres Ramos or Ronaldo Hernandez. We'll see. We will see. Send down Nathan Hickey just all the way down to Class A. He's not good. Ted Castro kind of struggled. Luis Arias kind of struggled. That's not good. Third baseman, man, everyone kind of struggled. Shortstop, everyone, man, honestly, guys were struggling. Right field, Garrett Rosario can be sent down. Same with Caleb Martinez. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outfielders are still up. I feel like that's a lot. Antonio Tavares can be sent down. We're at 27 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So first baseman, let's see what we're missing. Let's build up our lineup and just see who we can send down based off of what we end up setting. And I think it's going to actually end up being Munoz just by looking at it right here. That or Henry Beal. Henry Beal can play catcher. That is so random. But kind of, I mean, he sucks at fielding. Maybe we should have tried this. But we're going to actually, in the regular season, damn, I should have tried this sooner. Where is that guy who can play catcher? Henry Beal, you're actually going to play catcher right there. We're going to leave Matt Vierling up. Vierling's going to start at right field right there against lefties. And then Justin Dean. How was Justin Dean doing? Like, does Justin Dean kind of deserve a chance to start? Because if he does, we can send down the catcher. Yeah, you know what? We're going to send down Travis d'Arnaud to get us to 26. It's a weird move, I know, but it's just the move that's going to work out. Weird move as in you wouldn't have thought, you know, when we signed him to that 1 year, $1.7 million deal to be a backup catcher. So we will start the regular season. We'll do opening day in this one, and then we will call it there and finish it up in the next one. We're $2 million over, but of course that's going to be made up basically right away in the regular season. So we're good. Let's do our final lineups. So for opening day, we got against righties, Luis Arias, James Outman, Austin Riley, Rafael Devers, Kyle Tucker, Ted Castro, Justin Dean, Marcelo Meyer, and Blake Sable. And then versus lefties, Luis Arias, Matt Vierling, Austin Riley, Kyle Tucker, Ted Castro, Edmundo Sosa, Rafael Devers, James Outman, and Henry Beal. And then pitching rotations, we got Logan Gilbert, Kyle Harrison, Aaron Nola, Hunter Green, Nestor Cortez, with Orlando Villanueva being the long reliever. And then we got out of the pen, David Bednar, Lucas Sims, Ryan Helsley, Aaron Ashby, Jose Alvarado, and Joanne Duran. So let's go into game one of the regular season. Grayson Rodriguez versus Logan Gilbert. It's opening day. Two teams that had over 90 wins last season. We're going to go with our alternates. Jonathan India versus Logan Gilbert, ground out. Gunnar Henderson, pop out. And Juan Soto, pop out. Grayson Rodriguez on the bump. Nice righty. So we get to see our righty lineup as all three of our guys go 1, 2, 3. First two strikeout and then a ground out. Tristan Casas against his former team walks. Austin Meadows walks. Jeremy Pena strikes out. Ezekiel Duran double play. Rafael Devers strikes out. Kyle Tucker pops out. Ted Castro strikes out. Now Brennan Davis pops out. Carson Kelly grounds out. Jonathan India pops out. Good start for Logan Gilbert. Justin Dean flies out. Marcelo Meyer flies out. Blake Sable singles, and we get the first hit of the game. Luis Arias walks as James Outman up with first and second fly out. Gunnar Henderson grounds out. Juan Soto pops out. And Tristan Cassis, who I did not know was now in Baltimore, had a bad year. He actually had a great year in Cincinnati. He had a breakout season. Look at that. But then signed with Baltimore. Not a good first year. He's in his final year of his deal. We'll see how he does this year. Hopefully he has a bad first game as he strikes out right there. Austin Riley walks. Rafael Devers singles. We have first and third for Kyle Tucker. We're going to, of course, do a hit and run. A run scores on a ground out as Ted Casto then hits a 2-run bomb. Ted Casto is going to be a superstar as James Dean flies out and Marcelo Meyer walks. Blake Sable singles. Luis Arias strikes out. Logan Gilbert entering his fifth inning of work. Meadows pops out. Jeremy Pena singles. Ezekiel Duran strikes out and Brennan Davis flies out. Now James Outman singles. Riley hits a 2-run bomb and it's 5-0 on opening day. Rafael Devers, they go to their bullpen. Domingo Herman. Devers pops out. Kyle Tucker lines out. Ted Casto, the stud from the Dominican Republic, flies out. Carson Kelly strikes out. Jonathan India flies out. Gunnar Henderson singles. Soto, fielder's choice. Justin Dean flies out. I called him James Dean earlier. Myers flies out and Blake Sable singles. He's 3 for 3. Arias walks. James Outman, fielder's choice, can't be clutch. Logan Gilbert versus Cassis walks. Meadows flies out. Pena double play. Austin Riley strikes out. Devers lines out. Kyle Tucker pops out. It's the 8th. It's 5. You know what? Gilbert, play it out. Duran strikes out. Davis singles. Kelly hits a 2-run bomb. It's 5-2. We're going to change the pitchers. Jonathan India, not good against lefties. Let's go to Jose Alvarado. Pop out. Gunnar Henderson fly out. Casto ground out. Justin Dean strike out. Marcelo Meyer ground out. Now Soto versus Alvarado. Soto double. Cassis flies out. Meadows strikes out. And Jeremy Pena. We're going to switch to our closer, our new one, Joanne Duran, who gets the ground out. So that's the game there. So a good start to the season, boys. Next episode, we will go past the draft, but in this one, we have a nice start. We're ranked right now first in the league, first contact, 15th power, first in pitching, 23rd defense, 9th in speed. I wanted to get speedier. We got speedier, better defensively. I hope we can be that this year. So I will see you next time.